After mingling with the loose behind, we make a beeline straight to the forest haven. Here we learn of the Deku Tree's plight and are given a leaf to aid in our task of saving Makar, who foolishly entered the Forbidden Woods alone. And now we enter the woods, not only to save the little wood guy, but to tell y'all what you couldn't have missed. As we enter the first room of the Forbidden Woods, we stumble upon these eye flowers that we see blocking doors in the dungeon. These eye flowers weirdly are immune to many of our attacks. This is really odd, especially because usually our only option to deter these blockages are the nuts strewn about the dungeon. While many will think it's weird these eye flowers are deterred by such a blunt and non-sharp object, clearly the eye flowers are allergic to nuts, causing such a severe allergic reaction which leads them to death. The deeper we go into the dungeon, we quickly have a terrifying realization. While we all know the Dexy vines are foreshadowing to the boss of the dungeon, these bigger vines that pop up to impede our path are never explored. Clearly they have to be sentient since they react to our presence. So this means that the entire Forbidden Woods is a sentient being, and if it's ever angered, would wreak havoc on Hyrule. The many forms of wildlife in the Forbidden Woods are usually very deadly, but sadly one creature we call enemy is actually a friend. Morth is just a happy little ball of joy latching onto anyone around him for warmth and comfort. However, due to Link being very jumpy and scared of dying with 1 HP, he slaughters Morth, even though Morth just wanted a friend. After obtaining the boss key, Link gets ambushed by a duo of moblins. These clearly were sent out by Ganon to eliminate Link, but how did Ganon know where Link was? The only explanation for this is when Link lost his sword in the Forsaken Fortress, before he was able to get it back, Ganon put a tracking device inside, thus allowing him to track Link's movements all across Hyrule. As we enter the boss room, we come across the exact Korok we are looking for. After we greet him excitedly, we suddenly are surprised by COULDN, which ends in Makar's death. And that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do.